I don't care too much here about duplicate code because it's so isolated. There's nobody else nearby. I could make a method for some of this stuff, but it doesn't really make it that much more readable. Did it have some AI before to detect the letters? Yeah, so that's all happening on the camera. It's a very expensive camera behind me somewhere. It's probably that one just here. The really bright thing in the background, that's probably the camera. So it's doing the AI, so it costs like $2,000 or something. So it does AI, and it sends you over its little data stream, and then I do all of the rest of the work. So all it does is pretty much send you like a piece of text. Yeah, it should be really easy. The It doesn't even send you the image. It literally just sends you the text. So you have to like go and get the image yourself from the data, like from the video data, which is how I get it. So I have to do, even though it gives you a pretty good read of what the number plate is, it's an amazing job. It doesn't. You've still got a lot of work to do after that, to tidy it up and make it nice. I want to talk about this Chat GPT stuff banning someone on Twitch. I think that is just hilarious. To me, it was the funniest joke I've ever heard. A lot of people didn't find it funny though. Right, so green tick MOT, so that's good. Restrict flow of license plates, so I could do that now. Yeah, that Watch Me Forever thing. I mean, I can't say I watched very much of it, but the way ChatGPT has been modified to have a lobotomy is just, it's so unfortunate. I just don't understand why they don't let these things go wild and free. You know, I just want it to be free. I feel like they're chaining it, and they give it. Yeah, I mean, I didn't see it live. Right, so I need to do. Yeah, let's have a look at the window first. I'll probably. Hello, she got mad. I told you I would stream. Manage. I want manage MileSite recording window. That one. Yeah, so inside, I want for metadata, I want a new box. And I want that to go here. Actually, why don't we pull the audio one out? We'll put the audio one out here. No, the audio one out here. Now I make this is always so annoying. Like Qt is just the most ugly. Is that right? Metadata. So let's go for button now. Push button. Let's put that here. I go button. Metadata settings. Yeah. Metadata settings. So in here there'll be a one window, which will just have like a checkbox. Yeah, the clip. I mean, it's so odd. It just mentions some really. I don't know. I just want. Why can't they just let it be free to say stupid shit? Nobody thinks it's what it's saying is morally good or bad or bankrupt. Nobody believes that it has, or anyone who's taking their morals from some random AI bullshit. Like, how is this corrupting people? Why? I suppose it does. I guess Twitch can't genuinely prove that it is or isn't AI generated. Like somebody could have just typed it in. I, di- I didn't even think what it said was. Was it that offensive? What it said? I can't even remember what the words were now. And this desperation for nobody to be offended anymore is I find tiresome. Because I find lots of things offensive. I find Python offensive. Do I get to ban all Python streams? Right. Okay. Let's go. I find Rust really offensive. I find Rust just it's like a knife through my heart. I feel it like it's real violence to me. But we don't get to ban Rust as much as I would. What am I looking for? So we want object detector state changed. Okay, so we want check metadata state changed. Check object state changed. Okay. Try that one. So in here we're going to do something, and then in here we're going to do button metadata settings clicked. So we want to do stuff in here as well. Let's just have a look around for things like this. So we probably want to call that there. Yeah, that's good. Enabled. Check object detector. Yeah, we want to do that. And we also want to do check object detector. So we'll do 2 there. So check metadata. But this that's not correct, is it? Oh, this is set enabled. Oh my god, I'm so confused. I blame for the downfall of society. We're not happy to blame lots of things for the downfall. I think Rust is the downfall of society. Check metadata. Why do I have check? If enabled? Oh, okay. No, I see. That's fine. Check. Yeah, so it's always false for not the check object detector, button object detector. So this is button metadata settings. Metadata settings. Well, that's I've never seen that before, but yeah, that's 3 A's. Confused me. So that's good. That makes sense. So now, if we just have a look around again. Actually, why don't we look around for check object detector UI. So here, text activated. We don't care about that. Object detector change. So we need to do the same here. Yeah, we want to do the same, except it's button metadata settings. And here it's check metadata. So that's fine. Here we just want to open a new window. And check advanced. Set visible. So there's the check metadata. And here we want button metadata settings. That's good. Here. Yeah, that's fine. So object detector, that's stuff we don't care. CUDA devices, nothing to do with that. Is checked. So set track. We're going to want to, on the video track. Yeah, I know, like Rust is definitely the downfall. It's not even the language, damn it. It's the people. Actually, let's go back to that GitHub language popularity over time. That's what I want to see. Where's Rust? Rust. I can't see it. See? Shit language. Oh, no, there it is. Oh, it's creeping up. It's creeping up. I think it will die. I think Rust will crater. I think in 5 years' time, Rust goes back to this shit around here. Nobody uses it. Look, I think you can combine C and C++. I'm just going to do that because why not? So that puts us 13%. That's just behind Python. That's where we are. That's how I'm going to do the numbers. Nobody can stop me. All right, check metadata. Let's just check if there's anyone doing anything funky. But I also want, actually on the metadata stream, it's what I want to pass in. So if I go add track 2. Yeah, so I actually want to... Ooh. Yeah, see, that's object detector. I'm going to need to add in some more parameters. Damn. Rust is becoming the norm for so many things these days. Lies. Lies. Lies and propaganda. I think there's people trying to push it to be the norm. I think there's a lot of people who are very, very religiously sort of attached to it. But I don't think that's the reality. Right, so let's get the metadata. So what I want to do is something like this. So it would be metadata. So in here I want to do the metadata thing. And then also I want to grab the recording job source track parameters to determine the DVLA check. Yeah. Yeah, I think it's high time to right, let's build this anyway. Let's build that. So I want to probably store that as a I'll probably just put it in here. Yeah, just as like a boolean. Yeah, so to do boolean DVLA enabled. DVLA check enabled. Yeah, we can just boolean. We can do it like that, can't we? Yeah. Metadata enabled. False. False, false, false. Metadata enabled. I kind of want to watch that clip. The same thing would happen with IRC server. Someone would make a new IRC server because they didn't like something about the old one, and a few people would go to the new server, and a few months later they would all be back on the old server. Yeah. Yeah, same thing. I've seen that happen, not just in... I used to run all sorts, I've ran not an IRC server, but a I ran a sort of TeamSpeak server back in the day for years, for more than a decade, and people would come and go, but they'd always come back to the server because it was stable and it's where everyone else was. And there was little drama. There was very little. Whereas other places, it was all fucking shit. What do I think?